An out-of-form West Ham United side take the trip up to Anfield to take on second-place Liverpool as we look to somehow, some way, get a miracle and pick up at least on Saturday evening. I hope you're all well watching in the chat. This is the pre-game breakdown match preview for Liverpool versus West Ham. Tea-time kickoff, 5:30 Saturday night football tomorrow evening. Firstly, I'm joined, of course, the ever-present Mike. Mike, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Yeah, slowly getting over the Wednesday night.
Yeah, I know. And also joined by Rich, who is a Liverpool fan. Yes, go easy. Rich, how are you?
Yeah, all good, thanks, Nick. Good to see you, Mike. And thanks for having me on.
Rich. Yeah.
Good. Before we get started, we've got to mention the sad passing of Shane Warne today. Our thoughts go out to his family, and it's come to a shock to all of us. Rest in peace, Shane. But to get into it, before we do, let's see who we've got in the chat. Max, I hope you are well. Lawrence as well. I hope you are keeping well, my friend.
Evening, guys.
Mike, of course, we're just trying to get over the disappointment of Wednesday night. Of course, now we know Southampton or us should have played Manchester City in the next round. Have you quite got over it and the manner we lost the game?
Like I said, Jake, I think we went out with a bit of a whimper, really, but there was no doubt about it. The first 20 minutes, I thought we was, well in the game. We had the best chances. We just didn't take them, and it come back and bit us on the bum, didn't it? And the lack of a squad, which we all knew was going to happen. We've got a lot of tired players out there. Even Southampton have got a much better bench than we have.
Yeah, it was clear the two subs we made compared to the five they made was just incomparable, and in the end we fell short, and rightly so. But I'm sure as a Liverpool fan, Rich, you'll be looking at our previous results and performances and licking your lips.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're looking for revenge because obviously you did us over, didn't you, at your ground? So yeah, no, FA Cup, we rested all our players, didn't we? So hopefully they will be back fighting fit, ready to take you guys on at 5:30 tomorrow. I see that Matip, I think, is going to be out. Just a bit of a shame because he's been playing very well. But obviously Konate, he's a good, robust, strong defender. So hopefully he can marshal Bowen and Antonio. And obviously Van Dijk should be back. And obviously he's just a Rolls Royce of a player, isn't he? And he's coming back to form now. And I think he is pretty much where he left off before his injury now. I think he's getting fit, which helps us a lot. And Fabinho is our ever-present, as long as we can keep Bowen quiet, I think we'll be okay with you guys. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect a full starting lineup for us, considering David Moyes went full strength on Sunday against the Wolves, and he went pretty much full strength on Wednesday night. So there's definitely going to be some changes. Mike, Antonio can't start this game, surely.
No, he got a goal, which was great to see. He's been working hard, and he played really well against Wolves on Sunday. And so I was glad he got a goal, but the guy just looks so tired. He's been running to the ground as sort of 8 or 9 or 10 of the others have as well, and the involvement in Europe, and we're a victim of our own success, really. We've done well in both cups. And we've ended up with a squad which is just too paper thin, really, to I don't know. I think maybe he will target games and say, right, we got a decent chance of winning this one. Let's give a few a rest. He's got to, surely.
Yeah, it's definitely for sure going to be what's the word? Not a depleted, just a rotated side, because I think all of us West Ham fans are going up there tomorrow thinking it would be a miracle if we get a point up there, to be honest with you. As long as we don't go up there and get battered 4-0, I don't mind. But as long as we show a bit of fight, if we score the first goal, whatever happens, I'll be happy with that. If we score the first goal and they beat us 4-1, I'll take that.
Well, there's not many teams that have stopped us from scoring this year, to be fair. I think have we only drawn blank maybe twice or 3 times in the league all season. I mean, that is the one plus about it. We've always got a goal in us, and everyone dreads getting a corner against West Ham, don't they? Even Liverpool. So, I mean, they were pretty good at scoring from corners themselves, to be fair. But like I was saying, he could prioritise games and thinking this is one that, we're probably not going to win. And there's others that we've got a very good chance of. But, hey, we're still 5th in the league, believe it or not, which takes some believing.
What's your priority, do you think, for the season? Do you think it's Europa or do you think it's top 5?
I think the priority now is got to be going for the Europa League. It's our best chance.
Yeah, to get some
we're not going to get top 4. That went a long time ago. But we still have a chance of 6th, I think, and doing well in Europe. And, maybe going out of the FA Cup. I know it's sad for us because we all want to see Mark Noble walking up those steps. But, I mean, joking aside, the dream's gone, and now we just got to get on with it and do the best we can in the 2 things that we've got left.
Yeah, David Moyes has definitely put himself into a sticky situation because Lawrence says, don't forget, we play in Spain this week. With Thursday night, Wednesday, we'll be travelling to Spain. And he's got himself into a bit of a sticky situation. Kent says, our priority, all told for me, is top 6. Let's scroll up on some of these comments and see.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Kent, the other night as well.
Oh, yeah, it was brilliant. Hopefully
Seville.
Tomorrow, Kent. Sorry, Rich.
Is it Seville you've got?
Seville, big game,
Are they top? Are they behind? Are they chasing Real Madrid? Are they?
I think they're second in La Liga.
Yeah, they're second, aren't they?
Yeah, I think there's quite a big gap. Let me have a look at standings. Real Madrid are on 16, Sevilla are on 54, so there's a 6-point gap, but they are second in La Liga at the moment. So, yeah. But Max says another 3-0 win tomorrow, like 2015 would do. I'll tell you what, somebody will have a bet on 3-0 West Ham tomorrow.
I think you get goods on us winning, full stop.
Yeah, exactly. Kent says should have had the game won in the first 20 at Frampton. Yeah. Completely agree. Paul, hope you're hi, Jake. Hope you're looking forward to tomorrow. Yeah, slightly. Yeah, Van Dijk is definitely a poor man's Dawson. Where is he?
I think your dad's got those words the wrong way around there, hasn't he?
Here he is. And there he is.
Joking aside, in the home game, though, I mean, Dawson at times was defending on his own against us. He was getting really wild with the rest of his defenders. We had a spell where we were, the pressure was on and Liverpool couldn't get it out. It was only about 10 minutes, but it was a lovely 10 minutes. And but you could see Van Dijk going, "Oh my, what's wrong with the rest of you?" Because he is a great defender. There's no doubt about it. He is a Rolls Royce of a defender. Yeah.
Definitely. We'll just come to these comments and then we'll talk about Liverpool for a bit. Kent says, do you think Areola should have done better with the first goal on Wednesday? Initially, I thought not, but when I see it back and when I think about it, I definitely think he should have done better. Fabianski saves it for me. I think when he's come in, Areola has been shaky, to be honest with you. Everybody's been calling for him, but I think he's been quite shaky, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, I think maybe Fabianski would have got a hand to it. He'd have got closer to it, I reckon. But other than that, the guy had a decent game. And let's face it, he didn't have many saves to make, did he, really?
No, he didn't. No.
I mean, the couple we did make were decent. I mean, Diop, through the magnificent game he had, I thought he was superb. That dodgy back pass that flicked up to him and he brought down and he cleared it. He dealt with that really well, I thought. So, yeah, I'm not going to totally knock him. I still think there's a decent keeper there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jake is sleeping about probably at some point. Yeah, we went to the darts yesterday and I did have a nap on the way there and on the way back. Not that high. But if you would like to become a channel member of the channel, you can by clicking the link there for just £2.99 a month. If you'd like, if you don't worry about it. Nick, the jewel to shine tomorrow, but 3 points is a big ask. Yeah, Manuel Lanzini will definitely start tomorrow, I think, just to give some other players in that position a rest.
Is he fully fit? Is he fully fit, Lanzini, now?
He is, but he I wouldn't play him 90 minutes. You can't play him 90 minutes every game. For me, I like to bring him on.
Yeah,
because he can change a game. He has got that ability to do that.
No, he does. Yeah,
But he's getting fitter. He's getting there. He's not
right.
ever going to be the player he was before, but he is getting back to somewhere near it.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. Let's have a look at some more. I've just seen a comment that's at the bottom. I'll get to it in a minute. Statman Stubbs Football Channel. Hope you're Liverpool 3, West Ham 1. Very likely. Very likely. Wouldn't be surprised if we nick a point tomorrow. Just how we it is just how we operate. It's bang on. We'll talk about that more in a second. So we'll get on to Liverpool in a sec. Anas says Louis Diaz is a sick footballer. I'm very worried about him. Rich, talk to me. Louis Diaz is coming. We were linked with him heavily.
Yeah, yourselves and Tottenham,
done well.
Yeah, no, really like him. He works hard off the ball as well, which is obviously something that Liverpool and Klopp really want from a player. He's got skills. He can shoot. He's not afraid to run hard and tackle back and stuff like that. So he's we've taken to him. He looks brilliant. And to be honest with you, it's surprising how quick that Klopp has put him into the team. Whereas I don't know if you've seen in the past, like people like Fabinho, you think how great he is, yet for the first 4 or 5 months of his Liverpool career, he didn't kick a ball for us. So for Luis Diaz to come straight in, really happy. And it wouldn't surprise me if like with the Salah thing, if Salah did go, would Bowen? I think we would make a bid for Bowen. And then that would be on
keep Diaz. You got Jota, Diaz, all of them. No,
that's why. To be honest, that was why I was glad that you got Diaz.
Right.
Like just keep Liverpool off our backs for taking Bowen. But Liverpool don't normally spend that sort of money, do they? They've done some brilliant deals over the years. They knew they wanted a defender, so they spent big on Van Dijk and got one of the best defenders in the world. They got a great goalkeeper. They spent big on that. But the rest, they don't normally spend the sort of money that West Ham would want for Bowen.
No.
And that's not the way Liverpool do it normally. But they got it right. And the two that they did spend big on were the two that they really needed, weren't they? That was the problem areas.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
And to be fair, they've built on that, and they've been very good ever since.
Yeah, definitely. Jake, are you going to wear your dartboard tomorrow? No, we went to the darts last night. That's me. I won't be wearing it tomorrow. I thought, it's a bit like this. I won't wear it tomorrow, but it was a very good investment.
Brilliant.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Kent says Sam Johnson on a free all day long end of the season. So that's an unpopular opinion. Most people are let's go for Areola, keep him. But fair enough. Give some of the under-weighted frees a chance. I'd like to think so, but will it happen? Probably not. Do you reinvest the channel membership money back into the channel? Yeah, it comes in. All of the money comes in, and then we save it up to buy equipment and stuff and all of that YouTubing stuff and StreamYard. What we do this on here as well. So, bonus a 100 million starting price. You can laugh, but
I think in today's market, he's not far off. I think West Ham wouldn't accept anything less than sort of 80 or 90. He's an 80 or 90, otherwise they wouldn't let him go because
Yeah.
Jack Grealish, £100 million. He hasn't really set the world a lot yet.
Because I know it's only because of stupid inflated prices. How prices are. It's silly, really, but he's worth that to West Ham because who could we get to replace him?
He's currently irreplaceable.
Yeah. But would you sell him and then buy a couple of players? You think?
Yeah, but
to strengthen.
Yeah, I think he's more of a wide player. Like he suits Liverpool, because of the way they play, and But I think we've got a few wide players. We need a centre forward more than anything else. So I can see what you're saying there, really.
Yeah, definitely. So, Rich, talk us through your expected Liverpool lineup tomorrow. Who would you expect to see start and walk us through it?
So, Alisson in goal, Trent right back. I think Konate is going to play instead of Matip because Matip's, I think he's ill. Obviously Van Dijk and then Robson back on the left, and then in midfield, I think it's going to be. I think it will Fabinho be in there. Henderson, and I think he's going to put Elliott. I think I think Harvey Elliott. I think he could be our third midfielder because Thiago's injured, Jones is injured, and Keita's injured. Don't think he trusts Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain quite. He's more of an impact sub.
Yeah.
And then front three will be Mane, Salah, and Diaz and Jota, I guess. Maybe Diaz and then Mane's spearheading. I'd be happy with that. And
nothing to really sniff your nose at, Mike, is it?
Oh, it's not a bad right force, is it? No. I mean, that's why they've done so well, isn't it? I mean, look at that. They can change their whole midfield. Liverpool can change their whole midfield. We can't do that. We got a job to find 3 players that actually play in that position that can come in. It's impossible. You look around and you think, how could we change our 3 midfielders? It'd be quite difficult. You'd be talking if we take if we took 3 of our midfield out, you'd be looking at then sort of Crowell, Noble, and Chester's to come in. I mean, obviously none of them are going to start a Premier League game at the moment.
No.
What would be the West Ham 11? What would that be? Do you think then tomorrow?
Well, it's difficult, Mike. I'll let you have yours say in a minute, but it's
it depends on Creswell.
David Moyes has got to start switching things up because Antonio played Sunday, Wednesday. He can't play again Saturday night. That's just not going to happen. Souček has played Sunday. He played quite a big chunk of the Southampton game, and we think he's back to full fitness after having a bit of a head injury / cut on his head, I think. Tell you what, it's difficult. What I'd personally do is let's just say for argument's sake Creswell's fit. Let's go. Fabianski, Creswell, Dawson, Zuma, Johnson, right back. It's difficult, Mike. I'll let you do it because it's really difficult.
Have we not got the players?
We've just about got enough players, I think. Yeah,
just about.
David Moyes had to put a pair of boots on it, but no. Joking aside, I think he may stick with the back 5 and keep Diop in. Diop had a fantastic game the other night. I thought he was one of our best players.
Yeah,
he'd be unlucky. It'd be unlucky for him to get dropped. And stick Creswell. But you can't put Creswell as the wing back. That's the problem, So then you've got to mix it all around to find someone else who can play left wing back. And that's a difficult one.
Should we have a look what Kent's saying? Because Kent might save us here. So Kent's gone Fabianski. So is that a back 4 of Creswell?
He's going a back 4, which I probably think he will go for, and not the 5. But
Rice, Souček in the middle, and then a front for a 4 now of Vlasic, Benrahma, and Bowen. Yeah, that front 4 may well be bang on, I think. Because
it won't be far out. I mean, like I say, Souček went off with a cut eye. He didn't play the whole game. He should have some mileage still in his legs. I think one of Vlasic or Benrahma will definitely start.
I think
and Lanzini be on the bench. So I think what Kent's got there will probably be about right.
Definitely.
Because if Creswell's fit, he'll play as a left back in a back 4.
Up against Salah.
Yeah, well, he had a damn good game against him at home.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He had a really good game against him. Salah didn't get by him many times.
No.
Until he fell over and got won that free kick. But
he doesn't fall over. Don't know why you talk about that, Mike.
The wind blew a bit hard.
The
wind blew a bit hard and he fell over. But I've got to say though, referees have been so much better at that this year, and you haven't seen Salah do it as much. I hate it when our players do it. I really do, because I moan about the opposition when they do it. So ours have got to take the same stick as well. And I think we've had one this year, Yarmolenko. Well, I would have got a card out and booked him for what he did.
Right.
It's disgraceful. I hate it. But I don't think Salah's getting away with it as much, or anyone else who's
No.
been very good at it, because he is cleverer. He's very clever at it.
Yeah.
And referees are cottoned onto it a bit this year.
Definitely, yeah. Rich, is this the type of game? Obviously, your current position is 6 points behind City with a game in hand, and you've still got to play them. Are these games just non-negotiable? You have to win.
Yeah. Basically, every game needs to be a cup final for us. For us to do everything that we need to do. I want us to win the league again, because obviously we didn't get a chance to celebrate properly with the crowds and everything. So I think we deserve that, and I think the players that we've got there deserve that, because we missed out then. Champions League, I think, we're in a good position. Touch wood, we'll get through. Depends who we get in the next round. FA Cup, obviously, we've been drawn away to either, is it not Forest or
Huddersfield, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah, well, Huddersfield. So that's cool. I take that. I'll take that as a draw, and it just keeps the momentum, doesn't it? And the excitement of can we do the? I know it's an impossible task to win all four, but we're still in it, and we're the only team that can do it.
Yeah.
And dare I say it, I want United to win on Sunday. I'd never thought I'd ever say those words. That I want.
Wow, there you go.
Wash your mouth out, Rich.
I know, exactly.
Bit of a sticky situation for you Liverpool fans, for sure. Let's take some comments. Mane, Salah or Firmino, two of them leaving Liverpool in the summer. We have got to keep our best players. The Bowen/Rice price tags are not necessarily about what we want to be paid. It's more of a reflection of how important they are to us. Definitely. Gareth is evening chat, looking forward to Pablo scoring his customary goal against the Reds. He loves a goal at Anfield, doesn't he, Mike?
He does, yeah. Shout, Gary. I mean, he has been.
Not many players can say that, Mike.
There's not many players that could say that. No, but he has slotted a few, to be fair.
Yeah, I think he's got
good shout, Gary. Yeah.
But there you go. Gary, another Gary. All the Garys are coming tonight. Gary, hope you are well. Hugh, hope you are well. Cresswell, Souček, doubts. I think Souček will start. Cresswell's up in the air. I can see 5 at the back, 7 with Souček and Rice holding it on the break. They will all be knackered and we will get slaughtered, I'm afraid. Do you think Moyes will portray the same tactics as he tried against Liverpool at the London Stadium, or can you see David Moyes going out there and parking the bus from minute one, Mike?
Yeah, it was a good game at London Stadium because we had a good crack at it. But Liverpool are at you so quickly all the time, and they play so far up the pitch. I mean, Trent, we keep saying, "Oh, you can catch him in behind," because he's always up anyway. I mean, he's up so far on that. No wonder he gets moaned at being not a great defender. I mean, he doesn't have to do any defending because he's on the edge of the 18-yard box most of the time.
Yeah,
which is amazing, really. And
then we've always got either Henderson or Fabinho to cover him.
Yeah,
that's what happens.
I mean, he's got Van Dijk back there as well, and he covers him so much as and they can rely on that. Sometimes they just keep those two back there and they don't worry about it. The two fullbacks just go forward. So the only way to beat Liverpool is to get balls back, the likes of Antonio and Bowen in behind the space, and then hopefully drag those two centre halves out wide and get the ball into the middle. That's what we did last time. Whether we could do it again. It's very unlikely.
We play VAR pretty well, don't we, Liverpool? It's a high back line. They dare I say it, almost perfected it by the number of offsides that we've had.
Yeah.
So how they've drilled them into it, I guess that's just Van Dijk marshalling the back line.
Yeah, it is.
Needs to, isn't it, really?
Definitely. If Cresswell play Diop at defensive midfielder, David Moyes has got to try something different to her, and there's no backing away from it. There's no denying it. Something different has to happen with the lineup because it's not practical to start most of the players or some of the players that have started Sunday and Wednesday night. Something's got to change there, and we'll have to wait and see. Diop was classier than I considering playing on the wrong side.
He was playing on the wrong side. Yeah.
Breaking news: Salah fell over. Is that true, Rich?
I think you need to ban that one. That chap who keeps popping up those messages. I think you need to ban him on this show.
Don't know who he is.
No. No matter how we line up, we will come under big pressure. It'll be survival mode, definitely. To be fair, for all my stick for Arthur, we are missing him. Yeah, I tell you
Yeah,
what, he
we
will
need
play
him for
tomorrow at left wing back.
We do. I mean, we need him for that formation. We do. He's dead right. I mean, we give him stick as well. But going back, I don't want to go back to Wednesday night again. But I mean, Sunday we played so well. We set up so well against Wolves to counteract Wolves and catch them on the break. Because Wolves, they don't really come out anyway. But I mean, the five at the back works so well. And we looked so good because we had a lot of the ball. I mean, we had more than the ball against Southampton the other night. I mean, which was quite hard to believe, really, that we had over. We had 50. I think it was 54% or something like that possession. So, and we were awaiting, but that is not going to happen on Sunday. So we're going to have a small percentage of the, possession, but we got to make the most of it when we got it.
Definitely, yeah. We have to survive the Anfield Storm. We definitely do. Hi guys, do we have a left full back option? Well, let me know. Hello, Dave. You're up, mate. Yeah. Have we got a full fit left back tomorrow? No, we haven't. That's right. All right. Cheers, mate. Cheers, Dave. Cheers, Moy. No, we don't, Mandy. We haven't got a left back. Yeah. No left back. So, is what it is. Hope our 10 minutes of the ball is better than their 80. Let's hope so. Yeah. The so-called Big Four avoided themselves in the FA Cup draw. Yeah. I know. Coincidental, isn't it?
It always happens. I mean, we never get a kind draw. It's unbelievable, isn't it, really? You could have guaranteed that. If we'd have toughed out another difficult game and beaten Southampton and then got to Man City, well,
just
beggars belief, mate. It beggars belief, doesn't it?
Well, what about playing Johnson left back and Antonio right back?
Yeah.
Well, you're giving me nightmares now, Robert. You're giving me nightmares with a back three. Oh, honestly, I don't know. Right. When's the sweepstakes starting for the guess the minute of the first Salah dive?
He doesn't dive.
The second minute, I'll go for the second minute.
It's fouled.
If we play with a back three, we can see the midfield. We do. If we were fully rested, I would give us a chance, but we are in free fall now. Yeah, definitely. We just haven't got anything. 12th minute, 17th minute, get them in. Some players for the Cup, League games, and now Europa. Let's hope John Moss keeps up with the play and no dodgy decisions. Will says, funny enough, how bad we've been recently. Wouldn't be surprised if West Ham win on Saturday. No, not going to place a bet on it though. It's the way we roll, as the kids say.
Van Dijk has yet to lose a Premiership match at Anfield since he joined us.
Really?
I might have jinxed him now, but yeah, he's never in 4 years. He's never lost a Premiership match.
Wow. Fun.
When you lost, no, that Villa game was at Villa Park, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary says, would you take a chance and rest all of the first team for the midweek game, which is the most important game of the season, and taking a big loss? I think that's what David Moyes might have to concede, to be honest with you. If we put Fornals in at left back, I'm not even going to watch it.
That'd be superb.
It's incredible we're struggling to fill a team out. Liverpool can pick and choose. Yeah. Where's Longfellow?
We've not seen Longfellow, have we, for ages? No.
I know Ashby's injured, the right back, but I'm not sure.
The other right back's injured, yeah.
I'm not sure. From says, to be fair, telling Antonio to play a different position might be a good idea. He clearly doesn't want to play striker at the moment. He doesn't. But Rich, in terms of Liverpool, is there any way you can see Liverpool not picking up 3 points tomorrow?
Injury, dodgy penalty.
Dodgy penalty for an opposition side at Anfield. That won't happen.
Exactly. But no, worst case scenario, it's a draw. Yeah. Best, obviously, is that we beat you 3-4-0. I don't think you'll score against us, but then Norwich did, didn't they? Norwich scored against us.
Well, they did.
And then obviously we came back strong and finished them off. But yeah, no, I'm pretty confident, and we need to win because obviously keep maintaining pressure on City, because City aren't going to lose that many more, apart from when they play us, obviously.
Yeah, it is a great time to play West Ham for sure. But Mike, I completely forgot what I was going to ask, but that's what I was going to ask. can you see us scoring early and putting shocks into Liverpool by just instantly coming out and perhaps scoring an early goal?
We could do if we get a set piece.
Yeah.
If we get a free kick, I mean, we scored a lot from corners, but I mean, we're very good at free kicks on the edge of the box. That Creswell, if Creswell's playing, can whip it in for the likes of Dawson, Diop, Zuma to get on the end of. You know, I mean, that's our best chance. I think that's our best chance. I mean, keeper had a nightmare against us, didn't he, at London Stadium? And that might still be in his head. You never know. And we stick a couple of. Well, he's a great keeper. I know.
Don't remind him.
But he did have a flappy day, didn't he?
Yeah, he
did. That that'll still be in there. I mean, we get an early corner and Dawson, bumps him up and handballs, flicks it in with both arms. You never know. But no, joking aside, that's our best chance to get some decent set pieces in.
Yeah, definitely. Let's go on to predictions then. Now I'm going to be wise and go first this week. I'm going to go for a 0-0 draw, a hard-fought 0-0 draw. I think we will be very good defensively, and I think we will somehow, some way, I don't know how, but they know how, us nick a point from Anfield. Rich, we'll come to you. What's your prediction?
3-0 home win.
Fair enough. Mike?
I think we'll score. I do. I've got a feeling we'll sneak a goal. But it's going to be tough. Heart and head's two different things, but I'm hoping we can get. I'll go for a 2-2 draw. How about that?
Get your predictions into the chat whilst we go into final thoughts then. Rich, final thoughts for the game?
Yeah, I obviously want Liverpool to win. I think we'll be strong enough because all the players probably that will be playing tomorrow obviously haven't played since last Sunday, so they're professional. They know what to do, and I think Salah will score a couple of goals with maybe another Fabinho long range 30-yarder.
Well, there we go. Mike, final thoughts?
Yeah, I just hope we put up a decent performance because we need a bit of confidence going over to play Seville. That's going to be, I mean, another tough game. But hey, I mean, playing the better teams, quite often brings the best out of West Ham. In games we're not expected to win, you never know. I mean, it could bring the best out of them. I'd be a lot happier if it was at home at Anfield. It's a different story altogether, but fingers crossed, you never know. We might be able to nick something.
Maybe, just maybe. But let's take some of your predictions then. 2-0 Liverpool, 3-1 Liverpool, 3-2 Liverpool, 2-1 Liverpool, 4-0 Liverpool. We're all nice and positive, aren't we? No, we will lose, I think we will. But Fremmer says the only thing that can save us is maybe Liverpool being too cocky / wasteful. I think anyone expects us to lose big. Yeah, and if we are in the game when we've got we can't be wasteful like we were on Wednesday night. We've got to take our chances, to be honest with you. And if we get a golden chance, the bottom line is we've got to take it. If we don't, we'll lose it quite comfortably. But that's just what we've got to do. Gary says I can see 4-0 or 5-1. I won't mind if we rest players for Wednesday. If we're a full squad for midweek, and it will be uphill struggle in Europe. Yeah, I completely agree. Hope for some atmosphere from the Liverpool end. Yeah, you won't get that. I hope everybody's got their pens ready. Michael, you got your pen ready at home? Are they signing on?
Yeah.
Signing on with a pen in your hand and all that. You know the drill. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, drop a like on the video. Subscribe to STAM Official. If you're new, check out our channel sponsors SRM Carver and Sun by clicking the link in the description down below. I'll be back with a cheeky video tomorrow morning from the car on the way up. Hopefully, I'll be on my own. There's no Gary. There's no Mike. I'm on my own in the back.
No, you're all on your top tomorrow, mate. Yeah, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Just remember to remove your hubcaps before you go on tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Won't forget. I'll do a road trip video. With my match day thoughts. Thanks everybody for watching in the chat. Rich, thank you very much for coming on. Good luck.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, thanks for having me. All the best for tomorrow, and I'll see you for a Liverpool win.
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck after tomorrow. You're not going to need any luck. Trust me, Mike.
Probably not.
Mike, thank you very much for coming on as always.
Thank you.
And the final prediction, we'll end on that 5-0 to Liverpool. I think that sums it up pretty well, to be honest with you. I think it sums it up very well. Thanks, everybody, and we'll see you very, very soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.
Cheers, thank you.
Maybe, just maybe, we might win. Maybe. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.
Cheers, bye-bye.